Split. We'll see whether or not this series ends up getting split as Liquid with the last pick, Broodmother, and it seems like our panelists were a little skeptical about whether or not Vici Gaming was going to be able to hold against this.
Yeah, I mean, this is like Liquid's trump card. It's always been, when our back's against the wall, we're going to brood you. And it happened today.
All right, well, we're going to see whether or not Liquid can perform
one-on-one tournaments.
Net worth remaining pretty even. A side lane sniper for Vici Gaming, who's doing pretty well for himself, as Fox saying.
Oh, what is this?
What
is this?
A man trying to hide away in the trees, needs to throw out another weapon. A sleight of fist actually finish him off. Paparazzi outplays the mid lane.
A very unlikely kill to be had on a Miracle.
10-minute bounties are coming up here. DY's in an awkward spot. It's Alma Dominator. Centaur will be able to get the stun to ensure the kill. Paparazzi's now going to show up and try and even up the scoreboard here. See if he can kill Mind Control, but all these... Oh, and in the black get through! All this physical damage on the other sword, who's dropping low and fast. Does manage to get off the big sleight of fist. It's going to last a while before he jumps away to his remnant. Mind Control will eventually take out here. That black hole was good, but he didn't have the damage to be able to find anything there.
Gold change is not bad at all for Liquid.
Oh, top lane. Fade trying to go for the teleport out. Not quite enough tick damage there.
And he does have a TP up if he wants to go on Kuro in this top lane, but it looks like Yang's got this wrapped up by himself.
Yeah, he's got this pretty easily. There is 10 stick charges, but you know, Kuro, you're still dead. You just bought yourself 2 more seconds.
And bottom lane, Fade actually TP bot towards this Monkey King.
He knows he's in trouble, trying to get off the Wukong's command out. There's going to be too many disables here. Gets off at least the stun, but can't separate himself from Paparazzi.
Start to the lanes in game number 2. Score is 5-8, but a little bit deceiving because Liquid, they've got the tower down. And it just continues.
This fight never ends.
Just gonna.
It's never ending. Now he's got another one.
Just gonna.
How can you actually stop this? The ice path? Oh, no instant disable there. Meanwhile, they do manage to get an impale on GH.
Dagger. He wants his team, I think, to rotate for this. This is still a healthy tower for them to defend.
They do not want to give up another tower. GH is not going to be able to get off the Sandstorm inside. DY immediately just blows out the Finger of Death. They want to burst down the Sand King before the rotations can come out from Team Liquid. But Team Liquid aren't actually defending this tower. They're going to go straight towards, well, they were going towards mid. Now they're going to smoke up.
Now this bottom tower.
Fighting in Yang, there's a big hill. They do manage to get damage on it before he can blink away. Now the Ice Path to hold him in place inside the Wukong's command. They're going to run out of cliff area here, but the Wukong's command should be enough to finish him off. DY gets a stun onto the Monkey King, but Mind Control has DY well in his hands. 7-12 now. Are you going to stop this BKB Enigma? Mind Control almost has it here. Yang spots him for a moment. Blink for Blink is going to be able to catch up to Mind Control here. Gets the lasso. Now he's going to be taking a lot of damage from the Idolizer. Centaur stun as well. Miracle's going to be able to get the Boundless Strike. DY tries to come in. Stuns up the Centaur. GH will follow up though. Has the Burrow Strike. Yang got a pick off, but it's going to be Yang who dies, and now potentially DY as well. As tries to run up to the high ground, gets the stun onto the Sand King, but 3 seconds for the Blink Dagger. Miracle's here as well. Gets the Jingu stacks. A double kill for the Monkey King as Liquid, where the Broodmother starts taking over a bit. It was delayed because of a rough laning phase.
And she could also just die right now.
That's true.
She doesn't have BKB.
No Aegis now.
1 second. It's just gone right now.
Yang got BKB, and he's not going to be able to get off the pipe fast enough. He's going to get the disables. They're going to burst him down so quickly. Spoke too soon, it seems, as now Matumba Man is dead for a full minute. Liquid spawned by Liquid. Oh, what a pickoff this would be if they could actually find it, but they're going to smoke in the wrong direction here. I'm not sure what that positioning was from Ori. It just seemed like he was kind of AFK, but...
Paparazzi going to go for the TP out,
and it's too late.
Yep.
The smoke pops and GH just dives into the trees here. Little do they know, like, oh, hey, there's a lion. Not really what they wanted out of this for sure.
Yeah, DY is incredibly dead. I think Paparazzi just coincidentally TP'd out.
I think so too.
Judging by how DY just ran in there.
I mean, a better pickoff would lead to a guaranteed Roshan, but with the double damage now being taken away, nice. Rule Scepter going to be able to get away before GH can Burrow Strike.
But still, they found the angle now.
They found the sniper. the chase and try and finish off this damage dealer. He's running out of weds, or he's trying to duke him out right now and stay on top of this sniper and finish him off. But at the same time, Mind Control gets a little bit low. Paparazzi wasn't quite able to finish anybody up on the side of Liquid. They're going to play around this shrine. They have the buyback coming out from the sniper, and it looks like he may have already sent it by the center. GH not finding the Bro Strike, though. Needs to be able to get to the back line. Paparazzi and Ori playing away from Miracles. Does have the Jingu Stacks. Need to be able to swing on somebody. Has the lifesteal, but he's dropping a little bit low. Lion is bought back as well. Fade's trying to get away, but Kuro stays on top of him, giving up his life potentially to be able to ensure this kill, but Fade stays alive. They barely save him just in time. Team Liquid, they lose their captain and they get out. They say, we forced a lot of buybacks. That was well worth it for us. The Wukong's command as often as possible, but again, Liquid, they're the ones who can really determine when the fight happens here. They're going to jump in, Bro Strike out to the side. Matumbaman trying to finish him off. Mind Control, BKB activated, just going to use the black hole. Ensure the Ember Spirit kills because they know he doesn't have life. Now they found Ori as well. Ori in the back line is going to get Bro Struck up. He's dead. Now Miracle chases down Yang. This is all three cores of VG Gaming just dying like this. Batrider does manage to juke it out for a moment, blinks away, tries to TP out. He'll be okay as Miracle can't find the kill fast enough. And Miracle making sure they don't have an opportunity to go on his mid laner, threatening the Wukong's command, and VG Gaming can't really fight into that, especially without their sniper and Ember Spirit, who are just about to come up, but just a bit too late to be able to save the melee barracks. He goes Scepter, nearly stopping that Batrider from being able to pull Matumbaman to his death. Matumbaman probably spawning bleach, he stays alive. Miracle, he fights him back with a BKB, but Ori's on his way. He needs to be able to jump away into the trees, and he does so before the sleight of fist damage comes out.
That was that cheese timing, right?
Beautiful cheese, just in time, and that's, I think, in large part, the Eul Scepter.
Or I'll have the Orchid and the Nullifier to be able to go on either the Ember Spirit or the Sniper.
And they're so dependent on those four staffs that just being able to save one of them. Oh, what an opportunity here as they found the Ember Spirit with the Bro Strike. Follow us, Ice Path. They have the mount as well, and Ember Spirit's not able to jump away in time. He does have buyback, but Liquid, they're certainly going to force it out of him.
And still a minute and a half on this Aegis from Miracle. Just a much cleaner team game from Liquid.
Miracle hopping through the trees here. He's got to be careful though. He jumps too close to the Batrider's going to cut down the tree. That's an opportunity. Or he immediately pops the BKB and starts laying damage into Miracle as fast as possible. Can it up in time though? The Balance Strike with the lifesteal is able to give him a big boost of HP, and he will be able to back up. He's not losing that Aegis just yet. If Liquid is just blind to where those two cores are.
Especially with no buyback.
Yeah.
And now it's a 14k lead for Liquid.
Pushing out together, trying to get a war kill here. They are going to be able to get the Hex out. The Sand King is going to get blown up almost immediately, but the backline is also caught as Mind Control comes forward with Shiva's Black Hole immediately used, but the Horse is actually saving Ori. It's going to be a complete whiff. They are going to back up on the side of Team Liquid. They've only lost one here. Somebody recover that gem though. They want to make sure that Ori is very far behind, and he's forced to use that little amount of net worth that he has to invest into a very defensive item in this Hurricane Pike. Just wants to be able to keep his distance from this Monkey King and Broodmother when possible. GH is able to pop the Sandstorm in time because the loss of the gem, they couldn't find the initiation, and now with Matumbaman on the front lines, I don't think VG Gaming want to be able to take this. GH blinks forward pretty fearlessly. They are going to be able to get the lasso. Broodmother being focused down right now. They need to be able to get the Hex, follow up Inhale as well. They need to be able to burst him, and they'll do so with the Finger of Death, but now the Wukong's command is out. That's where the Hurricane Pike from Ori comes activated. It's able to get out of that Wukong's command. And there's no further chase. They're just going to be able to take Kuro out of the equation pretty quickly. A nice two-man pickoff to the favor of VG Gaming, maybe more. Mind Control with the Spirit Vessel on him is unable to blink away right now. Respond with a Glyph. Now trying to control up Matumbaman as best as possible. Just disable him as many times.
Yeah, they're kind of by time right now.
Batrider only needs 20 seconds.
And they might have done it here.
Yeah, looking like it with that nice chain setup.
The Epicenter.
Now the Finger of Death coming up with the Epicenter on the side. They almost finish up these heroes, and now they do manage to take out the Broodmother. That is only going to be the first line. Meanwhile, Fate does die in the back lines. He does have a buyback, but Matumbaman needs to be able to retreat out of here. 5 more seconds till the Batrider is here.
They didn't lose Rax.
They did not.
They had to use the buyback on the Lion, but
and this Lion with the blink. I mean, this is how you change the entire nature of these team fights.
Yeah. And you're starting to get vision control again as Matumbaman.
If he pops it now and he spots Matumbaman, it would be a massive kill. He blinks forward, does see him. He's going to be able to lasso, and he gets away before the Balance Strike can land. He gets him into low ground. This is a massive kill. Matumbaman falls. VG Gaming But they guess wrong. They smoke farther down. If they cut through mid, they would have found certainly one, maybe two pickoffs, maybe even an entire fight. They still have a chance though. If they're going to run into this back line, Kuro, he's going to be caught up first with the BKB. He goes straight for the Enigma. The epicenter comes up from GH. A fast response from him and Miracle. A nice hit. Macajo's almost dead. They need to finish him off now, and they do so. He does have a buyback though if he wants to be able to blow it. GH with a Eul Scepter onto himself immediately gets hexed up by DY. Vici Gaming, they win a full team fight here.
Paparazzi did have to use his buyback though.
That is rough.
As
Fade. He got him. Tried to cut down the trees. Didn't actually get him in time. Miracle.
Oh, he barely missed on the tree and summon. If Miracle dies there at that point, that's when it becomes full-on disaster. But with the buyback on Paparazzi, not the worst position for Liquid to be in, but they know the word is up here. DY, they
Miracle! What were you doing here? You surely had to have known about that word. It was playing. He's trying to Furion. He does manage to get off his BKB, turns around, Boundless Strike, tries to go for the TP wipe, but gets up with the lasso!
Oh no.
Vici Gaming, let's roll up that win probability, because they are certainly turning this game around, as you can see.
Anymore. You're still fine.
Yes.
You've had so many chances to reset this game.
We've won like 4 different fights for Vici Gaming and still like looking like an 80% win probability for Liquid. Liquid are going to come outside the pit though. Vici Gaming, we're looking to be able to get inside that Roshan pit with GH finding the initiation. Damage with the fight as well. This is looking like too much damage for Miracles. He's going to be taking up with the black hole on the right hand side though. Finishing up the Lion. But Sniper does have the buyback though. He's going to blow it here. Paparazzi keeping his distance though. Laying out more and more damage, but Tommy with the Lion Seal as well as the black hole. Lucky now Yang. He's dead as well. More buybacks and Nullifier coming out. But Paparazzi had a remnant, but Mind Control knew where he went to. He's going to stay on top of the Simmer Spirit. Now doesn't have Nullifier. Boundless Strike as well. He will fall, and he has no buyback. 2 minutes on the clock for him.
And they were looking for that one fight.
Wukong's command goes out, and look at that AoE.
And they got to do something now.
Tier 4 dropping fast. GH just going to go to the epicenter, make the initiation while the rest of his team goes for the throne. He just goes out, ends up going to fall here, and that's it. Team Liquid will take game 2. We're going to a game 3.
We finally get that game 3 that we were looking for. The best part about a best of 3, you lose the first game, you win the next 2, every sin is erased. You're all good, you're all clear because you move on, and that's what matters. Liquid evening up this series. We finally get a